And you only got flipped off once.
I consider that a success.
All right, welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man, and here we are, Dad and I, at the National Farm Machinery Show in Louisville, Kentucky. And so the following footage will be from all the stuff we saw today, and yeah, there's a lot to see. We probably didn't cover all of it, but we covered a pretty good chunk of it before we left. So anyway, here you go. Oh, you can be in it.
I probably will be sometime during the day.
There'll be other people in it.
Which way are we going?
Whatever, just start going around, I guess.
What?
All this stuff that I'm glad we don't have to deal with. Rocks, rock pickers. There you go. Pretty good size sprayer. A wing fold zero turn. There we go, that Oliver guy. Wouldn't that look good on Herman? I think that's what it had on it at one time, wasn't it?
Thank you. Thank you guys. You guys can go to the show. Yep, I got
Wood stuff. Get after it. They definitely make good mowers. So much to take in. Lifetime guarantee gates. I got some animals that could product test that.
Make it better.
Lifetime guarantee.
It's kind of like a ball bearing. Yeah.
Like that last heavy gate I bought, and the first thing that did, the bull came up and went right in the middle of it. Transplanters. Pretty monstrous hydraulic chute there. I've never been around these much, but the one Agco dealer around us sells Gravely's. They look pretty heavy built, but I don't know. I guess leave in the comments if you've used one or own one. Worthington Ag Parts. I bought a few things from there. There we go. John Deere body panels. Apache sprayers. Pretty good size. Kubota, they got a pretty huge display. Yeah. That's the size you need right there.
That's what I was going to say. That's
little front wheel assist with a loader. It's probably about 25,000.
Is that all?
Well, it might be more than that, I don't know.
I could get in all the sheds without it.
Yeah, because that bar folds down, you know. Those
Yeah, I know they do.
that'd be even better. That's 3560. That's about the maximum you could get in without, you'll have to duck your head to get in there probably.
Yeah.
Plus this one's limited edition. So go up to Seymour and order one.
Who has them in Seymour?
Jacoby's is the dealer for Kubota. 35,000 at 35 years. And maybe by the time your kids are 60, it's paid for. That's what the number stands for, probably. 3560. It's just like these. These were handy for getting in barns, but now they're getting so huge that they're not hardly, I mean, they're more construction equipment.
Good skid steer, I'd get in instead of the tractor. It'd be nice to have some with front wheel assist.
Yeah, that's the thing. Better than a skid steer. If their skid steer doesn't have tracks, you'll get stuck in the mud all the time. It's too muddy around home for a skid steer most of the time.
Yep.
Wireless controls.
You gonna spin?
You can spin. There you go. Oh, cooling towel.
Oh.
So if it's hot outside and you get it wet, it actually stays cold.
Okay.
Oh. Cup.
Oh, you got the.
Oh, is that the big prize? All right. Kentucky 811. All right. Friends Guard. Made in Denmark. Don't know what we're looking at here. Some type of forestry equipment. A Prestige 1460 combine. Interesting. Forage seed.
I just got a small.
How are y'all?
Good.
Pretty good.
Good. feel free to grab a pen or a sticker. We have some candies. If you scan or we have an iPad you can fill out to register to win this jump start and get a hat.
Alright.
It's a jump box, air compressor, it's a flash
Really?
light, yeah.
Oh, really?
I almost bought one of those, and then I don't know. It just seemed like it wasn't physically possible for something little to start. But everybody I've talked to said it.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy how good it works.
Yes,
so.
sir.
Ag scales and things, I think. Load bar. Hydraulic doors.
Learned a few things over the years.
There we go. PTO generators. FMC. If they're giving away those buckets, that's tempting, but I really don't want to carry around a bucket all day. So we might have to hit them on the way out. You never turn down a free bucket, but yeah. I don't know where Dad went. He's behind me somewhere. New Holland. Looks like they went to a darker shade of blue or something. Metallic blue? I don't know. T8 Genesis. Old John Bender, you could tell us some stories probably about working at New Holland during the farm machinery show. I was thinking he said at one time he came down here when he worked there, but I might be remembering that wrong. Feel free to chime in the comments. "50 years of the twin rotor." There we go. Farming simulator. Might have to check that out.
Basically, that's about what it's like.
These TYMs. Looks like everybody's going to like metallic-y looking paint or something. Darker colors. Oh. Powered by Deutz. That's interesting. Oh, we're big revealing 3 new models. Wednesday, 12/12 or 2/12/25. 11 a.m. 11 a.m. They're going to pull the curtain back and all will be revealed.
sheets. Oh, they're just. Need to get John.
We need to buy Mom something for her birthday. She'd like the Ertl New Holland playset. 11 a.m. They're gonna reveal 3 new models.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I know.
I think I'll peek.
I know. I wonder what they do if you pulled that off. I'm helping you. You forgot to untarp these.
Yeah.
So the question is, what made you pick Brock grain bin? Was that just what the local people sold and that's why you picked it?
That was what the local ones sold. Yeah, that's what they sold. Before they had their shop on the corner, they pretty much just bought it out of their house.
Oh really?
And
They just ordered in and then come set it up, huh?
right.
Did they do the concrete work too? Or?
Yeah. Yeah. They did everything. I think it cost me $8,000.
It's about a little more than $1,000 a bushel, huh? Is that about a 5,000 bushel bin?
Yeah. Something like that. We put up a grain bin because the corn we were getting from the elevator was crap to feed our hogs.
Oh, so just keep our own, huh?
So I thought I need that to feed my
Yeah.
hogs.
Stock roller. I got a bunch like this at home. I didn't know I could sell them. Tires with a hole in it.
Ah, that'd be a bear to put on a rim.
No flats, thorn-proof tires. No dry rot. Oh, it's just like probably like a 12-ply tire or something.
I don't know, I made it thicker than that.
We had one time that was like that, and Grandpa and I worked for a week and finally called for the tire truck to come and take it off because we couldn't get it.
You gotta have one of those.
We couldn't get it to flex enough to get it off.
Have to do it on a 100-degree day.
Yeah.
Leave it sit out in the sun for a couple hours.
So it's real soft.
Antique tires and things like that.
Uh-huh.
We generally buy, like, I'm going to say is overstock. So like I buy a specific size and plies because we want heavy duty plies.
Yeah.
However, about once or twice a year, I'll buy overstock and stuff they have on the floor. So it's 515s, 419s, some of the older tractor fronts, things like that. I have that super cheap.
That's good to know because that's the size. Like your tractor's got 515s or 550 15s.
Yeah, and I'm needing
16.
pair.
Yeah, so
I've got 550 16s, 616s.
there you go.
I got 515s. I got the
What's the cost of
419s.
those? Like 516.
The 500, it's a 550 16
Yeah.
and 550.
It's probably a 550 16. I think
it
it's
is
what.
550. I think.
That's good.
$40.
Yeah,
Tires.
that's what.
Be a little bit of shipping, but that can come on around.
Well, if you buy 2 at a time, it's probably the same to ship 1 as it is to ship 2. So that's the way it was when I bought rears
Where's
off the
your
internet.
phone
Here, take the
number?
book, take the brochure. Yeah, that's $40. That's the winner right there. I know. Even if you have to pay shipping of $40, you're still cheaper.
This is Taylor's number. So Taylor likes, people gravitate towards different things, and when you do business stuff, she loves selling the overstock stuff. She knows what we got. She's into it. She like hounds me. She's like, how many's left? How many's left? You know what I mean? So talk to Taylor whenever you're ready to get some tractor fronts and stuff like that.
Well, as soon as it gets warm.
Well, I got 40-some tractors, so I'm always needing tires, so that's
Yeah,
good.
but it's also good for like show tractors and
Yeah.
things like that. It's the tires. The treasure time's on the other side. If you
Yeah, we
wanna
looked
see
at
them,
it.
but,
We looked at it.
Well, I spent like $8,000 last year on tires, so I
I
mean,
have some of the odd older rear tractors, like the D332s and
oh really? That's
some stuff, some of the smaller tractor stuff. So, yeah,
all right.
it's not
Cool.
stuff we advertise, and you're not going to find on our website. But you have to come to shows and know and learn, and then, it grows from there.
That's good to know then, because yeah, like I said, I buy a lot of tires, so
All right, we'll do that, and then I'll like and follow you.
all right. Thank you. I bet they can just wrap a plastic band around them and ship them in the mail with a sticker on them, and it's
I did that a lot
20
of
or
times.
$30. Yeah.
I did that a lot of times. No wrapping around the tire. Just
Yeah.
tie a tag to it and send it on its way.
Huh. There's some of that miracle stuff, like what you're.
Yeah, I was hoping
Gonna
maybe
try.
that company was here.
What's it called?
I think it's Agritech.
There probably are. I mean, I don't. Grego. Look at that stock chopper outfit underneath. Oh, got to look at the deer booth. I've given them a lot of my money in the last month.
One of these places had a bigger bag. I could get my coat in.
Yeah, we parked close enough. We probably should have just left them in the car. I didn't really think of that.
I didn't think of it here.
This brand's been around a while. I mean,
Has it?
I've heard of them, but more
I've
than
not heard
just,
of it.
yeah, TYM. There's some on YouTube. Some of these little homesteaders and things have them,
Tractors for the Asian market for about 60 years.
So
Last
what-
year was our 20th in North America. US.
So what's a tractor that size, Brent?
You're probably looking in mid-20s for 25, 15, depending on how you outfit it.
How many horsepower?
So this one's neat. It's actually our large frame, but it's got a 25 horsepower. So it's actually a larger version of, this is our newer model, the T25. It's also 25 horsepower, but it's got a smaller frame. So some people just like the bigger look, 25. And, it's a great seller. These are actually two of our top. 25, 15.
That's about like, I got a friend who's an Agco dealer, and he gets truckloads of things that size with a little loader, front wheel assist, and a mid-mount mower deck. And they're usually gone before he ever gets them unloaded. I mean,
Yep. So these are our two top sellers, along with, we've got a little one over there, the 224.
One that size is what I've been looking around.
Yeah, that's a great size.
Looking around for.
Yep. You can get that, or just that.
What about parts?
Where are you looking?
About 50 miles north of here in
Yeah.
Indiana.
Yeah, we're covered. We got you covered. We have about we just signed up 4 new dealers last week. We're up to about 325, 328, all over the U.S. and up into Canada as well. So yeah, actually we're really good east of the Mississippi. We're still filling out the west. But yeah, all up and down from Maine, all the way down to Florida, and over Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, we're really strong.
Do all the sizes use Deutz engines, or what do you use? I saw
larger ones.
the larger ones.
So like the 115 and the 130, those will cover it. And then also the 754 is the 75 horsepower, and we've got a 68 horsepower.
Because the engines.
Well, we actually make our own engine.
Oh, really?
It's a TYM diesel engine. It's based off of the Cummins. It's a really robust, durable engine. So we have TYM, and then we also have some of the smaller ones in Yanmar, but then the larger horsepowers are all the Cummins. So it just depends on which one you want.
Well, it's what size I need. I got a big one, bigger one, not the TY. I got a Alice Chalmers.
Okay.
And
Somebody's looking for their
he's got like
extension cord.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That guy gave us a couple hats. He said, don't tell anybody because they sell them. But he said we could fight over who wanted what.
You take the one you want, I'll take what's left. That must be,
I don't think the dots are quite in the right spot.
yeah, I'd say that probably would be,
That it's probably that dot's not, unless it's that dot. And it needs
Yeah,
to either
they're up
one
too
of those,
high.
yeah.
yeah. Well, they were nice guys to talk to.
Yeah. But that proves my point.
Yeah,
They're all the same under the sheet metal,
yeah.
and they're the ones building them. I didn't realize that, so.
I like the looks of it.
Yeah. I'd almost rather, though, you get something like that size. That's a little more.
Yeah, that's probably what, 35, 25.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I don't think I'll live long enough to pay it off.
Well, you got a son-in-law that can take over the payments on it, so you'll be able to.
He buys $1 million of parts a month.
Well, that's about.
Can you imagine?
I used to think it was a lot of money to spend $10,000 in a day, but that happens sometimes. I mean, it does. Those two, that's why I told that guy, I spent almost $8,000 on tires last year. 2 of those were the 4-wheel drive tires, but still, that was $5,000 for those. I mean,
For both of them or
for the
each?
pair. That's more than the last ones I bought were $1,600 a piece, and it went up, it was like 48 something for the 2 tires. And that was with me doing all the work to put them on. Metos. I've got some of those on my loader tractor, and somebody got on me because I said that it was a foreign tire, but it's not, I guess. Metos is Metos, M-I-T-A-S. It said on that screen. I don't see any of them. These are something else. Trelleborg. Trelleborg.
Aren't they?
Yeah. I like the Metos tires. They have a real deep tread.
That does it.
No, this doesn't, but this is more like a hard surface, like construction tire, I think.
I just want to see the track. I can't stand that long.
Farm King and Versatile.
These are the
X15 Cummins. And the B6.7. That's what the school buses have in them. $365. This monstrous disc mower here, or disc bine. How high it sits in.
That's different than saying.
Self-propelled baler. Dad went. He said something about my brother-in-law works for a diesel place, and they got a booth here. I guess that's this S&S Diesel.
It's getting better. It's still very communist. Yeah, like you might come up. It's not a lot.
Oh, I know. He gets enough practice working on the truck.
I heard about him. He broke down.
Oh, God.
I'll figure that out now.
I don't know.
They make construction equipment, basically.
I mean, what's JCB stand for?
I don't know, but it's been around for a long time. I watched something on them once. I don't remember all the details.
Stuff for sale on
Deutz tractors. Look at how much plastic on all the new stuff, you know. I always wonder how well that'll hold up 20 years from now. Every brand has got it that way though, but it's probably quiet, not a lot of vibration or anything. And I'm not sure that these are, I don't know how that works, if this is its own entity or if it's still hooked up with AGCO since they have Deutz. I don't know. I'm thinking they're their own thing. It's a big spike tooth arrow. McFarland. Our deer dealer was a McFarland dealer for a while. I don't know what happened. They had a big display at the fair one year, and then that was about it. I never heard much about them again.
certified welder. I'd like to have one of those dump trays.
I know, that'd be super handy. There you go, what'd they say? That's the same thing as that other one, just different sheet metal.
Yep.
That's the same size there.
Pretty
probably
close.
Or it's the size of that little one they had up there.
Just wonder how it'd do in mud.
Front wheel assist, excellent. The front wheel assist is the game changer. This would be like the size. I
would be
think
what?
this would be like the size. It would be handy.
It's a little big to get in my buildings. If there was something in between this and that.
Oh, there it is.
Is that it?
Probably. That guy said they had 64 models. I think you could find one that was what you wanted.
I would think so.
This isn't any bigger than the 2020.
No, it's about the same size.
It's a slightly taller maybe, but I don't like that they come with these type of tires. I'd rather have ag tires on them, you know.
These are more for like construction
Or
and
yard
work.
On golf courses and stuff.
Oh, you could probably get it.
I'd say they'll get you whatever you want. But no, once you're up on there, that's very similar to the... That's what I was gonna do, to see if it feels like on that other one I'm on.
See where your head's at with mine. Well,
No, I bet if I, like,
you wouldn't have to duck down much.
no, and this will fold down to here, so.
That'd be plenty low.
No, this would have the guts behind it to do work.
Well,
That's
you know, I saw somebody had a Kubota the other day, about the same size as that TY-M, and he was just spinning.
Your neighbor's got one, and I drove it to load my hay bales, and it would pick them up, but the back end was so light, the front wheel assist was the only thing pulling me along with the cab. But it's smaller than this. It's the size about probably like that, or a little bigger than that maybe.
That's just an oversized.
And it's a Kubota, and I drove it, and it would lift no problem, but it didn't have enough weight on the back to do it, but it went. So I guess they have more than you think they do.
Yeah, but how big a bale? Was his smaller?
Oh, his was huge. That bale was a 6x6. It wouldn't. That was. So your bales aren't that big,
5x6.
and they aren't that dense as that one was. What's the model number? It's probably 45.
I always thought around 40 was what
I think that 2020 is around 50, 45 to 50. I can't remember.
I thought it was like 50, and then the 1650.
There's 62 horsepower.
Yeah, we're 60. That it was because it'll pull a 4 bottom plow easy.
What,
I
the
did.
2020?
Yeah,
That one that came with it?
yeah, I did that. That was the tractor
I've never seen that. I want to try that this year because I've never seen it in the ground. It's 45 horsepower. The
This one is?
2020.
Oh, 2020.
So
So that would be about the same size.
it's 48 horsepower. So yeah, that's the same size. Shop. He can sell them cheaper than the dealer. If you want a brand new John Deere.
I don't want a John Deere.
These are probably nice in the winter, but it's so awkward, this cab. It has to be so big so you can fit in it, and then you can't really get in places, I don't think. But
Yeah.
I mean, I bet it's nice in the winter. Beet juice
Oh,
for
beet
the
juice.
tires.
Have you heard of beet juice before?
I have. I've always wondered what is the cost compared to, anything else. So
Yeah. Do you have liquid ballast on your equipment?
I've been taking it out every time I change tires because that calcium does that, So I bet I don't know how many hundreds of tires I've changed for myself and other people and welded up rims, and I just don't put it back in, but there's times like on my loader tractor I need it, because this weather we had here a while back with the snow, trying to climb the hills with bales on and stuff, I couldn't hardly get myself up out of there on the ice. So
Yeah, that's a great example of when liquid ballast would really help. Beet juice, it's 11 pounds per gallon. So when you're limited to the space of the tire, you'll maximize your ballast potential with how dense it is. But it's freeze protected too. It's in minus 35 and it's non-corrosive. So those
That's
rims
good.
you were replacing, you wouldn't have to do that with.
and it's not I mean, if it leaks out, it's not harmful to anything,
No,
is it? 'Cause
it's a completely natural green product too. So, yeah.
Well, I got your brochure, so.
Yeah, for sure. And
What do you
take the card,
you
too.
ship it places, or how do you get it?
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
ship it to our dealers, usually an equipment or tire dealer. Oftentimes, if you're able to do like the fill yourself, they'll sell you just the product.
that's what I wondered. I mean, all you got to do is pump it in there, right? I mean, there's so.
Yeah. You just remove the,
Yeah.
done it, I'm sure, a million times. So yeah, they have bulk storage because it's the most cost-effective way for us to make it available is to do it in bulk.
Sell it in like those totes or something.
Totes or 1,500-gallon tanks.
Oh wow.
Big storage tanks. So yeah, people selling equipment, if they do it upon the PDI process, they'll install the liquid ballast and put them on their lot.
So like for instance, let's say like a 16.934 tire, how many gallons does it take to fill? Do you have any
I think
idea?
that's around 70.
70 gallons, so.
Maybe more.
Because you fill them like that just above the level of the rim, like on that picture.
Yeah. When that valve is at the 12 o'clock position, then you can adjust your air pressure yet. So you said 16.9?
Yeah, like a 16.934 is a common old tractor size tire. That's what's on my
80,
one loader truck. 83 gallons.
So our website here, we've got this tire fill tool. I just type that tire size in.
And it tells you how many.
And then it tells you right here, 83 gallons per tire, 885 pounds.
That it adds per tire.
Per tire.
So that's pretty good then, because you can get a lot more with this than you can with, like, if I stacked wheel weights on to get that, I'd have them out, you know.
You'd have 8 of them stacked on each side.
So.
Yeah.
All right, well, good to talk to you.
Yeah, thanks for stopping. Yep.
Planter storage box. Here's those John Deere hitch I heard people on the internet talking about. I guess from the factory they didn't make 2 sets of hooks and you had to actually physically switch this over, and then somebody came up with weld an extra piece on, and just if you want to be on 30-inch rows you use that set of hooks, you want to be on 15 you use the other one. So wonder that they couldn't come up with that on their own, because that makes a lot more sense than trying to drop the whole thing out of the part of the planter and switch the pin over. But I don't really know. I don't have a planter like that. That's what I've heard. Napa tools.
Prices on this stuff.
I think Napa's quit these tools, so they probably bought all these at cheap prices, you know.
Like $2 for $6 for the big one.
Yeah, this
They all Napa tools.
This the guy. There's where you pay.
Probably.
Well, this is these are good prices. I've had that socket set there for years from Napa. And I've got that too. The perfect 10, all 10 millimeter sockets of different sizes, because that's what you need on modern stuff to fix it. And that's a great price. 15 bucks. I got a whole bag full of stuff for 60 bucks. I thought they were excellent prices on that, because I bought some of that stuff from Napa and paid $100 a thing. A boomer 8 in, 26,000. axle doctor. Well, I just, like that one while ago was a hydraulic door, but it looks so heavy. I just wonder what happens if it doesn't know you're there. You know? I don't know.
I'm gonna give me some popcorn.
Yeah, I like that idea too. Free popcorn. Can't turn that down. Probably not gonna have great filming now because, hey, gotta eat this. Free popcorn. Can't turn that down.
Nope.
Little bulk bin. King gutter. Thunder Creek fuel trailer. And pumps to pump it in your equipment. Can't wait on the fuel truck anymore. All right. Took a pit stop there, but I'm accumulating so much stuff to carry that I'm thinking about going back to the car and dumping some of it off, because I don't know if that made it to film or not, but stopped at that one booth that was selling Napa brand tools for cheap, and I bought a whole bunch of stuff in there. So I've had grain back. Handle air.
You got any bales around?
I do have bales, yeah. I do
What
some.
size channel you got?
It's about 12,000 subscribers right now.
Oh,
so
really? Yeah.
have fun here, I
cheers.
guess. Yeah.
Thanks for talking to us. Sure.
This piece, that piece over there.
Take your round bales and turn them into square bales.
Got to have the unload. What I did was, see,
Well, got separated from Dad, but he's down by the Coyote tractors. There's more of the Hustler crowd again. Stopped and talked to them for a minute. There's the safety siphon, like we bought and used. And pretty well, if you can't find it here, it probably isn't made.
I need something else for safety
Like the kids and climb on your tractor.
Putting off the heat. Check out this Coyote over here. Come over here and look at this. It's a Coyote built from parts. Just shy of 5,000 pounds. It's moved. Does it transform? No, it kind of looks like it would, but it doesn't. A professor and student from North Carolina. Combination of tractor, zero-turn mowers, and K9 UTVs. I didn't know Coyote's made in North Carolina, huh?
A little bit everything.
Yeah. It's a lot of money if you split it up separately. Look at that. It's even symmetrical. I mean, they used each side for the most part. Pretty interesting. Get the full effect. Coyote.
That'd be a good little size. Pretty big front tire.
4720. 47 horsepower, starting at 29,000.
Right now, if you wanted to cut this big limb right here, you would go to the shed or the garage, get whatever lopper you want.
Okay. He's waving at the camera, never met him. No. Thank you. Shout out to you, whoever you were. There, right here. Got to get a bucket. Can never turn down a free bucket.